Been a few days now. I still can't talk very well with this thing in my mouth. Had the first adjustment last night. They recommend doing it every 4 days, and if you skip a day, you have to add on a day. It's been 5 days since I got the device. After that adjustment, it went in pretty tight, like more tight definitely than it was before. And then I went immediately to bed, just right around midnight. I didn't really feel too much of anything moving. I woke up and things weren't as sensitive in the front teeth here as they have been, and that's okay. That's good. I've been kind of surprised and a little worried about eating, because with it being so sensitive with these guys here, the first time I bit into a sandwich was made me a little concerned about wanting to continue eating sandwiches, which is a problem because I love sandwiches. Thankfully, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's gotten better. So now I can, I've gotten used to keeping my teeth separated, because normally with the appliance in, your teeth are separated. I'm starting to get more used to that, and it means that my teeth don't touch. So when I'm biting stuff now, I have a better idea of where not to close enough to make my teeth touch. I can just bite down as hard as I need to, and I don't feel like there's any issues with that. So that's good. Otherwise, other than the teeth feeling a little sensitive in the front and kind of off to the side a little bit when I push on them, there's really no pain. Now, this is my experience so far. It's been not even 7 days since I've gotten the appliance, so we'll see how things continue. The way that it's working for me is I currently have one for the upper, and then I also have one for the lower jaw as well. So I wear that at night, and I will wait until my upper teeth are outside of my lower in order to start wearing the lower on a normal basis. That's great, actually, because the lower makes things way more difficult. The lower is, it's kind of invasive, because like this is fine. Wear this all day, no issue. But the lower, you put that sucker in, because it's got these huge wings on it, it's going to be an adventure. So I'm happy with how things are going so far, and it was easily worth it, especially based off of what I know is on the table, what's going to change. Last night was the first night that I think I actually got some respectable sleep, because I do have sleep apnea because of my tiny jaw. I have an AHI averaged of 24, basically. So I have 24 events an hour. It's nuanced because I'm a skinny dude, so it's not a usual obstructive sleep apnea case, and or we'll make a separate video on when I have the time. So yeah, I love it. Like, it's great. I mean, it's a cost-effective, simple solution that doesn't involve cutting my whole face open. Managing the 8 to 10 hours of appliance out of the mouth time is not hard. It's a lot of time during the day. All I do is just use a timer. So on my phone, anytime I take this thing out of my mouth, I start the timer, and then when I put it back in, I stop it, and it's very easy to manage. I'm also logging all that information as well. So yeah, hopefully things continue to get better. I mean, I know they will get better. They will. It's just at what point. I'm a little skeptical about if the appliances, both of them, help me get better sleep, but I don't know. The way that I felt this morning was pretty awesome. Typically when I wake up, I feel the side of my face typically hurt on both sides. I'm bruxing. I clench my teeth a lot in order to keep my airway open. That's sort of like a defense mechanism that the orthodontist and the sleep study doctor told me. And my eyes hurt when I wake up. They hurt so much. My legs are also sweaty, and I always have, so I have like this morning routine that I do in order to make sure that I get out of bed, because it takes me half an hour to kind of wake up, and so I have to do these leg massages, and I have to drink a ton of water. I typically go through 2 liters of water a night. This morning when I woke up, I felt pretty good. I guess the best way I can describe it is, and normally when I wake up, and I know that I've just had like a normal sleep apnea night, it feels like 75% of waking up with a hangover. That's the best way I can describe it, because you just feel like you got knocked down. But this morning I didn't feel a lot like that, and that was amazing. I had no idea. I mean, I've been living with this my entire life. I had no idea. The only reason I believe, well, other than feeling the way that I felt, was that my tongue, because of the way that the upper appliance and the lower appliance hold my tongue, it kind of holds it like that. So when I woke up, my tongue was in the same position, and it was dry, because in order to keep my jaw shut, I use a very small slit of tape right here. And what that does, instead of using like a mask to keep my whole jaw like up like this, I find I have a difficult time getting something that's the right tension. So I just use a piece of tape right here. It's like medical tape. I just use like a small strip of it, put it right here, and then it allows my mouth to be closed, because typically I sleep with my mouth open, or at least I used to, and your jaw is able to open a bit, and that helps a lot. So my tongue was in the same position, and still like that. The sides of my mouth had opened, and I was breathing through those. And the front of my tongue was nice and dry, but the rest of it wasn't. So I think I was breathing through like around the side, or if it was just venting, I don't know. So that was those were the two things that kind of made me think I actually got some decent sleep last night. So we'll see how it goes. I'm skeptical. The doc said that it's usually 1 month to 3 months people start seeing serious results, and it's starting to affect their sleep apnea. I just have to wait a little bit until it happens. But something was different last night, and I woke up better. So this video is getting kind of long. So yeah, the journey continues. Thanks for listening.